Let me let my dog out. 1 second. Go on. Yeah. I'm gonna hit record now, okay? Oh, it's already recording. All right, cool. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Just say yes or one or whatever. Yeah, all right, cool. So today I'm gonna have to keep it to 1 hour because I have some offline stuff to do. But today I want to focus on specifically how to sell from your Facebook profile. Yeah. The thing that nobody really teaches, how to actually sell things from your Facebook profile and in the proper way. So it doesn't seem pushy, to do it in a cool and ethical and logical way. Now, I'm just going to present that. And after that, I'm going to show you at least 5, but I have 10 case studies of how I've done this across so many different things, not just BizOps, not just MLMs, software, advertising agencies. And hopefully that will give you some ideas of how you can go about selling whatever it is you're selling. Now, it's important to remember, you can't do this until you have an audience, people to sell to. And a lot of the things you're going to learn here involves actually being able to give value, because it doesn't work without that. So that's the whole point of the 30-day challenge, because after 30 days, you're in a position to make sales a lot easier. Okay. And you're going to see that now. So I'll just share my screen now to break it down exactly how this works. Okay. And when I'm saying selling from my profile, you know, I'm talking about literally, I'm not talking about value or lifestyle. I'm talking about direct selling a service or offer straight from your profile. Okay. To devastating effect. Like, you know, this was a Facebook ads agency that we sold. So these are all monthly retainers. This was a company that, can you hear the dogs? Can you hear the dogs? Yeah, okay. So this was a company that was launching. This was before it launched. List Leverage, a lot of you heard of it. A bunch of different things, but basically when I'm saying selling from your profile, I'm not talking about the organic system. That this is purely the selling part of it, okay? Which is the result of doing all that organic stuff. All right, now let's break it down. So, go away. Okay, let's break this down. Yeah. So, what are the actual steps you would go about to actually selling something using your Facebook profile? Yeah. Now, this is transferable to Instagram, YouTube, etc., etc. But why on earth would you want to do that? I don't know, because this is the best platform, Facebook, for doing this kind of selling. Okay, YouTube's more, it's a different type of style there. So just focus on Facebook. You know, you can still build your other channels, but this method is what works best with Facebook. So firstly, you need to this is why the first lesson was how to actually be a marketer, the mindset of it. This all ties in together, because you need to be able to spot the trends in the marketplace, where things are moving. Like, where is the market moving towards? What's in demand right now in your space? Okay, in your space. So, you know, I'll give you a very practical example. So 2 weeks ago, there was the email software, right? The email software came out. Now, there was a real demand in the marketplace for something like that, because so many people, struggle with writing their own ad copy. One of the biggest questions I get when I'm talking to people trying to help them is, will you write my swipe for me? Will you write my emails for me? So when a software comes along that solves that problem, I immediately think, and so should you guys now, that there's an opportunity to sell this in the marketplace. And how was I able to do that? Because I'm in early, because I network properly. It's part of my daily thing to monitor the marketplace and see what's going new. So the guy who's selling it, you know, he reached out and he said, look, I've got this new launch. It was on, no, not launch, sorry. He just put his product on JVZoo. Okay. So within 2 days, I just set up a promo on Facebook using this process. And now I can show you. I sent one email. That's it. The rest was all through Facebook. So so this promo started, was it March? I can't remember. Let's just do 1st of March to today. So like over $1,000 in commission, just waiting. So 43 sales were generated, most of them from Facebook. And I'll show you the post that did it. It was basically this. Okay. So we're gonna go through that. But anyway, the point is you need to be able to spot the trends. Okay. So it's like you have to, the reason I say to understand your ideal customer and the market is because you need to know what they really need, what they're actually looking for. Only then can you find the solutions, right? So it's like, you know, people in BizOps, they may have the funnels and the nice pages. They may not have the traffic. So that could be your solution to them. Okay. So the first thing is just being able to spot the trend. The 30-day challenge is going to help you with that, because the more you engage with people, they're going to tell you what they want. They're going to tell you exactly what they want, what they need. When you're talking to people on Messenger, even in the comments, they're literally like, how do you think I built this course? Because I talk to people being sold shit all the time. So I knew exactly what was really needed, because it was just so crap. They were like, okay, yeah, we got all this theory, we get it, but nobody's telling us what to actually do and what the bigger picture is. So I just built a course around that. That's the same way you can approach it. So that's the first thing. Then next, you know, you need to work out like the maturity level of your market. And it's like, will the offer or whatever, you got to work out who that will match with. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is, so your market might not be at the level where they're able to use an email software. You could say they just may need like a very simple bit of guidance, or they may not be at the level yet where they need your high ticket offer. So it's all about working out the maturity level of your market and putting together the right offer for them. Okay. So I'll give you my example. My friends who are solo ad sellers, yeah, and my friends who are network marketers, I treat them differently. I don't give them the same offer. I don't speak to them in the same way. So, you know, like, I'm going to go through this with the case studies as well, but something like this, you know, who else wants my weird blueprint to multiple 537 commissions? This would appeal to a wider market. It would appeal to solo ad sellers. It would appeal to affiliate marketers. Who wouldn't it appeal to? Well, it wouldn't really appeal to leaders. Okay, it wouldn't really appeal to influencers because they know it's just going to be like an offer. So if I was to wanted to appeal to them, it would be a very different. I wouldn't select this offer for them, if you know what I mean. So when I write this ad copy, I don't care about that market. It's just for the market that needs this. So always match the offer to your market. Work out the maturity level of them. All right. This is why it's so important to build up a proper audience, because when you get to this point, now I have like MLM leaders, I have solo ad sellers, I have people who need Facebook ads, I have network marketers, and they all need different things, different offers. So I just match the right sort of offer for them and present it in the right way. So just think about that. Then it's like the next phase is basically getting into position. Okay, so this kind of goes hand in hand in spotting the trend, but when you select the offer or go after the thing you're going to promote, you need to get yourself ready and get yourself into position, basically by just being early. And you do that by being able to spot where it's going, connecting with the person who's selling the offer or whatever, or just being ahead of the rest of the marketplace. There's a big advantage in being first. All right, all these leaders and stuff, they all end up joining the same programs anyway, because they know they can sell it. People who already have existing downlines, they just move them from one offer to another, to another, to another. That's how it works. But the ones who get into position early are the ones who benefit. How do you get into position early? Well, the first way is to be in private masterminds like this. So, there's always all the big offers, like they'll come to me and they'll come to you once you build your brand and say, look, I'm launching this next month or whatever. Here's the info, get ready for it. Okay. Getting in position is a huge advantage because you're ahead of everybody else. And in some cases, they even comp you in, okay, if you have enough leverage. So these are things you really, this is necessary if you want to be one of these A players. Yeah. Like these guys just sit, this is what they do. This is the literal steps to what they do. So get in position early. Then you need to create some sort of leverage. Okay. And by that, I mean, you need to work out when you're offering this thing into the marketplace, what can you use as leverage? Yeah. And by that, I mean, if there's a, if there's, I'll show you through the case studies, but let's say there's a particular 7-figure marketer and he's offering like, some incredible bonuses or whatever. You think about that and how you can use that as leverage when you're selling it. But also you can think about, for example, for a very basic example, if you're selling like a funnel, a done for you funnel, the next thing they're going to need is some done for you traffic. So you can create a bit of leverage there and offer to show them how to get the traffic as well. Okay. So you always need to think about that. Then it's like working out the unique angles. So up to 3 to 5 angles, but each offer that you present, you've got to work out what's unique about it and what angles you can really use to basically sell this thing. Okay. The angles are going to be very important because that's what really does the selling. Okay. By angles, I mean, angles are all about benefits. Okay. So is this going to give more traffic? Is this going to help you get more leads? Is it going to help you get more results, and how? All right. So these are the steps. All these steps come before you even craft your ad copy. Then it's about making the actual post with your ad copy. Yeah. Now I've literally given if you go through module 2, you're going to be better than 99% of people in the marketplace at writing ad copy, which gives you an automatic advantage. All right. If somebody sees you posting great quality ad copy, it's going to attract a lot of eyes. Okay. Because that's what it does. That's the whole purpose of it. And then finally, how do you close the deal? Using leverage, value, and bonuses to remove any objections. Okay, that's the last part of the puzzle. That's the point where they're literally in your messenger saying, okay, looks good, but what about this? And you say, don't worry, we take care of that also. Okay, that seals the deal. So does this chain of events make sense? Let me unmute it. Well, okay, wait. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Does it make sense? That chain of events?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It actually gives clarity being in multiple areas like myself. So that was good. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, all good. So, but do you see how you can't really do that if you don't actually have an audience? Right. But it's really not difficult to get an audience. It's really not difficult. There is thousands, I think maybe hundreds of thousands now, of new people coming onto Facebook wanting to make money online. So they're there for you, right? So it's just about adding them, getting in front of them, and like doing this process. So just keep that in mind. But now let me walk you through some case studies. Yeah. So you can see how this actually works. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Oh, my internet went out there. Can you still hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
We can hear you.
Yeah, my internet's a little bit down.
Jazz, I can hear you. I can hear you, Jazz. I'm driving, so I'm just.
Oh, yes, Gary. Careful, Gary. All right, careful. Take it easy.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Best luck, guys. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
All right, so. Okay. So, yeah, I'll share this with you, obviously. Yeah, they're just it's practical steps, really, you know. And like, if you need help going through each one of these stages, then you can ask me. We can work on that. But I'm going to go through the case studies and then try and see how I applied each one of these with these separate case studies. Yeah. So let's see. I think I have 10 here. Okay, so all right, so this type of post, this is the actual post that I did. I was able to get a result. Okay. Now I know some people are going to say, well, I haven't got this result. Well, you just have to be creative. So you can just say somebody else in the group that you're part of, whatever, you can just leverage their result. All right. So just say, and I just said comment 500 below, and I'll send you info to copy the exact method I used to make this happen last night. So we got a bunch of comments there. Okay. Who made this pilot last night? Oh, what was this? The offer. So this was a system made by Ben Martin. And let's see if I can remember what I followed up with here. None of these, all of these are going to be recent convos. So I won't be able to find the script. But anyway, the point is, this is the post. And then when they ask how I made 1,500 on autopilot last night, I basically send something like, hey, this is the exact method. This is the exact funnel I use to generate those commissions. This is why it's hot, and this is why you should get in early. Okay. And after that, there's going to be the sort of typical questions. Like, okay, how does it work? Does it convert like this? Does it convert like that? And you just have to be able to remove them. Okay. Let me see if I can find how I did this. Carlton might be a good one. One second. So that was 2018. Coming, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I can't find the actual conversation because we've had too many since then. But basically, it's when you follow up with them, you just present the offer and make it. This is where your unique angles come into play, right? Most of the time when these offers launch, they have their own. They have their own unique angles already. But like an example for this one would be, you have the chance to make 1,500 commissions. It's a high ticket. Okay. So that'd be one of the angles. Then another one was that Ben did automatic webinars for you. So it's kind of like you have to make it a no-brainer. Okay. And not all of them are going to join, obviously, but this is how you get massive engagement and then close them in the messenger after that. Okay, so this one I remember did 10K because I sold 8 of these. Yeah, I can't remember the angles I used on this. I also created a video. Let's see. Yeah. So with this one, I remember now. The angle is that it was brand new, and it was just converting very well. So I was in early, and I decided to test it for myself, and it had a high ticket back end as well. So I decided to record a little video around it too. Okay, so that's one of the case studies. Now, here's a recent one, so I can remember the angles on this. So look, this is the whole thing. Headline, okay? Who else wants? This is a headline you should know by now. If you can't think of anything else, always do the who else wants desired results. Yeah. Now, I'm no Facebook ads expert, okay? Far from it. But talking to people offline, online, mainly offline, to be honest, there was such a demand for local businesses to have someone run their Facebook ads, right? The problem is that nobody was actually running them even half properly, you know? So I kind of thought to myself, well, there's a huge demand for this, which is spot the trend. Okay. Then work out the maturity level of your market. Now, if I was going to try and sell Facebook ads to internet marketers doing webinars, no chance. They probably do it better than me, right? But the people I can sell it to are the offline businesses or the people that don't really know how to use paid ads. Okay. So that's what I decided. So we set up with this particular one, I basically JV'd with someone. I didn't have time to do the actual ads and stuff. So he took care of that. I spent like 4 weeks just learning Facebook ads just for my own knowledge, because if I didn't know it, then how would I know if he was doing a good job, right? Anyway, we set up the agency, and this is the post I wrote. So this was like a feeler. I just put it out there to see the demand. I didn't expect it to go this big. And basically, so here I said, we run Facebook ads, and then I kind of attack the market. Like, it could be for your e-commerce store, BizOp, or even a high ticket webinar. Because there's some people in Legendary Marketer that are using Facebook ads, but they don't know how to do it properly. And then I use these bullet points to just explain how it works. So we'll do the market research, ideal customer profiling, landing pages and ad copy. And I said, just comment below yes, and I'll shoot you over some details. So we got a lot of people interested. Now, I must say, a lot of people misunderstood the post. They wanted Facebook ads to like random offers that just wouldn't work, like list leverage, for example. But we got some that have e-commerce stores, this and that. And the process here was just to book a call, see what their business is, see if we can help them, just close it. Okay. So totally different from the first one. This one was a ads agency. Now, this again, getting in earlier, very old, from 2015. Creating excitement, something big is coming, knowing something before the rest of the marketplace does. So I position myself here early. In fact, it was actually my own thing. So yeah, this was our own thing, MSS, that we launched. But that's just within 6 months of being online. When did I start? September 2014. I was not very good at this stage, but I'm doing a launch. So you can see how quick things can happen if you start networking with the right people. And this basically just came from building up a strong network and looking at the marketplace and basically seeing what they needed. And we built a system out of that. And this is how we did the selling. Here, people commenting info in the messenger, presenting the solution, making it look irresistible, adding bonuses to remove all those objections. Yeah. Here's another one here. This is a very recent one, so I remember it. List leverage, right? So this was Matthew, the owner of it, hit me up, and it just had some very unique elements to it. So I simply just made a post here. Again, headline. Yeah, this is all in the back office, actually. This headline, this opener, here's your chance to be first. Everybody wants to be first, okay? Then the 3 big benefits, high converting system, leveraging the elite super affiliates, Matthew and Greg, big ticket commissions, and then a viral method. It's all about timing on this one, creating some urgency. Got lots of people, lots of interest, lots of people into this one. They enjoyed it. But, I don't do this with everything. I kind of I'm very picky, I pick and choose, and only if it's right for the market, then I promote it. Yeah, because I understand what the market wants, not the other way around. You first understand what they want and need. There was a huge need for this. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't convert that well on the front end with cold traffic, but they're working on that right now. Yeah, but I still think they did something pretty cool here. They just need to take care of that front end conversion, which they're gonna. Anyway, moving on. Oh, so another thing. So this is a different type of promo. Yeah, now I'm selling my own thing. So this was great. So look, this is a different type of thing. Yeah, I'm giving them exact blueprint on how to solve problem. Yeah, so if your customers now have a problem, just create like a video showing them, outlining the steps of how to solve that problem. And this is a soft sell. Yeah, I'm not hard pushing them or anything. I'm literally showing them the exact blueprint. And then below there's an option to join, or at the very least, they're going to find it so valuable that they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on this guy. So that's another case study. Here's another one, very simple. Now, I did this because this was for solo ad people, my solo ad market. Yeah, I understand what they want, right? I understand what affiliate market. So I know that they don't want to recruit, they don't want to build a brand, they just want to sell clicks. They just want to send clicks somewhere and get paid. Okay, it doesn't matter on the quality of the clicks or nothing. So this is like an international offer that accepts all countries. So I just said, if you're selling solo ads and you don't have this in your spillover, that's where we send the traffic that we filter out, because it still converts with that, then you're missing out. Headline, opener, benefits, getting the point across, PS, screenshot, 150. I actually do this exact same promo like once or twice a year and pick up people. Just like, it's not a huge offer, but you get good bonuses. But anyway, that's another example. This was another one. So this was about this was selling an email software. So I met this guy at an event actually. So again, creating your own opportunities. But they were launching we have a chat here. How often would be too often to post offers? What about liking people's Facebook pages? So this was quite huge because everybody's looking for a BizOp friendly autoresponder. This one I was pretty excited about because I could appeal to all my markets, right? But when I was doing this promo, I was traveling to Atlanta, so I couldn't put everything into it, but it still generated a lot. And I came third place in that. And that was a very big launch. You know, I did like 10K in revenue and got a third place prize as well. All right, so that's another case study. Now, this one was a Warrior Plus product. Yeah, people wondering how to get Warrior Plus sales. Jamie Lewis, I personally like his videos. I don't know if you guys, some people don't like him. A lot of people do. I think he's a very good marketer. And he makes very cool, like funny videos. I don't know if you know him. But anyway, I was on his list. He sent something. And the offer was good. It made sense to the market. It fitted together. It was how to get free traffic from YouTube using broken links. Okay. So I asked him for a review. I checked it out. It looked good. All I did was copied the headline of his angle. I used his angle here. And when they commented, I just sent them to the sales page. You know, again, there was a few objections like, oh, are there any upsells or does it actually work? Well, I got a review and did a video of the review and said, here you go, here's the thing in action. So you have to think about removing all these objections for your customer. And the final one that I was talking about, the brand new software allows you to write email sequences in 5 minutes. So again, I just used the angle that they already created for me. There was no need to do any more for that. And I showed you that got $1,000 commission. Yeah. There's actually much even more effective ones I've done than this. We sold a 997 course that was based around CPA. CPA in Bing was very, very hot in 2016. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was very hot, very, very popular. I recognized the trend. I hooked up with somebody to show me how it works. I said, let's JV. I can create the demand on Facebook. You take care of them, teach them, we'll split the commissions. Yeah. So that's that. That was, I can show you that as well. So this is one of the posts I did for that. You'll notice this is the headline that I recommend. These headlines, I use Matt Basak's book, Marketing Sidekick. It's in my office. It's not here, but I told you all to pick up a copy. It's very, very handy. Okay. Again, this is all ad copy. Opening, PSs, creating urgency, getting the point across. It's all ad copy. And you can't say I had a massive following here. I didn't. I didn't know what I was doing at this point, but I did know ad copy because I learned it. So I used it, and you can too. And I got a result. See, I created this result for myself because I saw that it's working. I connected with someone who knows what they're doing, but doesn't know how to do this, doesn't know how to market. So I paid them a little bit of money and said, look, if this works, we can sell it, do a JV. So that's kind of the thinking on that one. And that's it. Well, we have some questions here. How often would you be too often to post offers in your timeline? There's no real, obviously you got to know your market. If you're promoting Forex one day and weight loss the next day, it's a bit weird, right? So you just got to use a bit of common sense. The headline book was called Marketing Sidekick by Matt Basak. Yeah, it's very good, very handy, cheap as well. Jonathan secured a JV deal. Yes, he's yeah, so great. Wait, 1 second. What was the... Yeah, so Mike, so how often? So, it's not about how often, but once you go through that process, so let's say like you recognize the demand, okay? Then you got to go through that process, get a feel if the market wants it. Then you create your angles around it. Then you post one, see the response. If it's working nice, okay. The next day, maybe post another one and then another one. But you obviously don't want to do promo posts every single day. Definitely not. But you don't want to set a restriction on it. So if you have something to sell, by all means, sell it. Do you know what I mean? What about liking people's Facebook pages? Don't know what you mean. Can you repeat the format for the post again with ads? Yeah. All right, cool. Let me just unmute. All right, we have 15 minutes left, a strict 15 minutes. So let's just take the questions live. Be quick, though. Be quick if we can. So, Michael, where are you?
We get the page requests all the time to like people's pages, their professional pages. So I didn't know if we should be doing that. And then the posts that you were just going over, you said headline, opener benefits, and then set up, but you said something else.
Yeah, so I can, yeah, it's actually in module 2.
Okay.
The flow of it, the sales page flow. It's the same for a Facebook post, just shorter. Okay.
Mm.
I can also share all these ones with you, and you can see it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Craft one and show me, but then we'll critique it. That's the only way you're gonna learn. Yeah.
Okay.
As for the Facebook page requests, yeah, I mean, Facebook pages are a bit dead now, so it really depends. You want to really connect with people, not pages, as much as you can. But cool.
Right. Right.
And I know you guys are in a high ticket deal now, so this is for you. Trust me. This is what you should be focusing on. Build it. But you're only at the start. Trust me. As you go 6 months, a year, you're gonna start refining your process. But like, you have a lot of chats going on. Try and follow this process of, now you're probably at the like removing the objections and making this offer irresistible to them. And you need to be excited about it as well. Be like, hey, follow up, like, you jumping on this, like, this is crazy. Look what's going on over here. Man Sales group that you're in must be having crazy results. So take that, leverage that. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I got a question real quick. There's two things that you mentioned a lot as you were talking through this. Two things you emphasized a lot. One was networking.
Yeah.
And the other one was leverage. They're the two things.
Yep.
What would be the most, at this stage, what's the best way to network with these people who have these new products that no one knows about? Like, is it groups? Is it paying for these pay groups? Is it, you tell me, what is it? What's the most efficient?
So if you follow the 30-day challenge, it will happen organically, okay? Because when you add 20 to 30 people, that is networking. And you can only have leverage if you have value to give. You can't buy leverage. Do you get me? So when you start posting some boom ass shit and start sharing results and, actually start posting valuable content, getting engagement, these people who launch these products will kind of see you as an influencer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if you can demonstrate you have a following, it gives you some leverage. It gives you some leverage.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Makes sense.
You kind of have to immerse yourself in the marketplace and kind of see like what's required here. And if it's something like specific, like is there a tool for writing emails or something, then you can ask in like a group like this, because this is like a think tank. We all know different people. You can ask in a group like this, or you can carry out some research through like on JVZoo or something. But as you build that organic audience, you're gonna attract those opportunities. Okay. But in order to be ready for those,
organically,
oh, is it mine or yours? Sorry, I think I cut out.
That's cool. I get it though. I get it. One last thing, because I'm sure you got a few minutes left. You said spotting the trends.
Yeah.
You said that's like the very first thing, right? So to know the demand in the marketplace, would it be a combination of people messaging me and I'm messaging conversations, or is it just through scanning the news feed and just getting a feel?
Good question. Really good question. So it's both in a sense. So you see, if you're talking to your ideal customer, so when you're talking to them and just like rapport, asking them how they're getting on, how they're doing, you're gonna get the same sort of problems that they're facing.
Okay.
Yeah. You also then, and again, remember it's like a process. So after 30, 45 days, your profile's just gonna be all posts from either your ideal customers or other leaders in your niche. So you can kind of gauge it from look at what others are doing, the leaders. Yeah. Look at
Right.
what are they trying to, like, I tell you right now, the angle right now is organic marketing. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you how, and I'll tell you what the play is. They join an organic marketing course. Most people's legion right now.
Yep. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yep. They follow the steps. So their profile looks legit. They get some engagement, and then they use the angle of free traffic, and like everybody wants free traffic, and and how to make commissions off that by selling the course of how to get the free traffic, if that makes sense. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's a trend. That's a trend you can jump on by all means. Like if people need, if that's the need, then that's a trend there.
Okay.
And
Okay. So a good way, just to kind of repeat what you just said, is just to see what, because I do this anyway, see what info posts other people are doing, see what people are pushing out right now from the leaders.
that's one way.
Because they're targeting the same people I'm targeting, essentially.
Yeah, that's one way. The other way is engaging with your ideal customer, and the easiest way is actually just asking them. Just asking them. Say what are you struggling with right now, or what are you missing? What are you missing in your business? It's like when I made this, like before I asked, like, what's the main thing missing online? And it's like, okay, well, everyone shows us the steps, but it doesn't really work for us. And a lot of it's theory, and they don't show us how to get results. So, so I kind of wanted to build something around that. And in a lot of the courses, they just weren't willing to say that it just does take some work, because that puts a lot of people off. So I could have sold a lot more of these places if I left that bit out, but it's not a good way to do it, in my opinion. And you attract the wrong sort of people.
Complainers.
So like, the more you network, the more groups you join, you're going to find thriving little communities there. Take place in them, see what's going on, see how you can serve it. What unique angle can you bring to it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a practical example. In 2016, I had a lot of email marketers in my audience. Yeah, not a lot, but a fair bit. Anyway, so what happened is they were, everybody was looking for another way to monetize their email clicks. And then what I saw is one person, he was like an affiliate marketer, fairly big. He did a post showing himself getting results with YouTube and CPA. Yeah. He showed he got some results. Then he sold it from his timeline. He didn't even sell a course. He just sold access to his private Facebook group, $400. There was 58 people in that group. Wow. I was like, wow. I was like, what the hell? So, it kind of, when I found somebody, it wasn't him that I connected with. I found somebody else. Again, he was a client of mine. So we connected in another way. Yeah. But when you talk to people, you get an idea of what skills they have to offer. So I was like, Brian, what do you actually do? He was like a CPA mastermind, honestly, but really bad at marketing, really bad, but very good at CPA. So I was like, well, look, that guy got 58 people selling from his profile. Let me try and do something similar. But first I had to get the result. So I did. So the way so the way I got the trend was by being in my marketplace consistently and keeping track of what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's kind of second nature.
I see. So
I
is
haven't-
there
Sorry, go on.
one last? Is there a danger of joining too many groups, or is the more groups you join, the better to get that feel that you're talking about, to get to see and scan the environment?
I think it's the value of the groups. I think it's the value of the groups. Like you can tell the difference between good groups and not good groups because you can learn a lot from these communities. You can learn how the leaders move, how the leaders talk.
Okay.
You know, like does anybody here know Mac Mills?
Never heard of him.
Nobody knows him. No, okay. Well, he was one of the guys that I really was inspired by.
Say
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I saw, you know, I saw his style. His style was basically, he was this like gangster. Shall I show you guys? Let's see. I'll show you. I'm sure you must have seen this guy. So just look at his branding. Yeah.
No.
You not seen him?
Actually, I think not. Yeah, that banner looks familiar.
Yeah. So.
Uh-oh.
So Mac is
Is that time's up?
yeah, but Mac is one of the first guys I looked at, and I really liked the way he did it. It was different to everybody else. You know, he's very arrogant and stuff. But so I didn't want to do that part of it, but that was his style. It worked for him. Yeah. But I liked the way he was just brutally truth. It worked, and he got massive engagement. You know, I liked certain bits of his style. 1 minute. No. So I liked certain bits of his style. So I saw how I could use it in
Okay.
in my one.
I need to start creating a swipe file. I think that's one of the next things I'm going to start doing because.
Yeah. So look, like I'm saying to you guys, don't reinvent the wheel. Yeah. I'll show you guys to follow. Like, look at this one. He's making
Yeah, I know.
He's making silly money, mate. Look, and he does very good promo posts. Very good. Look, case in point. There you go. Now, what do you think this video is? It's just a video of him showing the funnel and showing what he did to get it. Now, yeah.
So you really need to get the results for this to be actually convincing. By the time.
No, you have to be creative. How did he get the results first? So this could just be. It doesn't have to be it could be just made a video of how you can get. Okay.
Right.
Use the leverage from the system that already exists. It's like the chicken and the egg. It has to start from somewhere.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now he has the results. Yeah, he can keep doing it. But to be honest, I don't like this. Like, it's not my personal style, because obviously the money didn't come that easily. You know, it's highly misleading. Let's face it. And I think that burns a lot of bridges because you're not explaining the truth behind it. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Mac is very similar to this style. Just huge commission shots. You know, and the way they were able to do this is like, they get in early and they connect with the right sort of people. If you don't have the right people in your network, you can't do it. That's what I'm saying. It's all a process. Make sense? like this isn't easy stuff. Don't get me wrong. If it was easy, everyone would do it, right? But there's a clear game plan how you can do it. This is the best place to learn it, really.
Okay.
But yeah, but you know, like you can just do very simple. You don't have to go that big. You can do very simple, like Warrior Plus promos from your Facebook profile. I see a lot of people doing that now. So with Warrior Plus, you can stay on top of what offers are launching. There's resources for that. Yeah, it's called Munchai.
Yeah, I'm on that.
You're on that, okay?
Yeah.
So you should actually do that. I'd recommend it because you can always keep an eye on what launch will make sense for your current market. And they're very easy to convert because it's low front end. And when you do it organically, when you sell it organically from your profile, your conversions are going to be a lot higher. So they're going to respect you as an affiliate.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to follow someone who's doing that right now, you should really write it down. Is Cynthia Benitez. She's promoting, and now she's moved from promoting to doing her own launches.
The friend requested.
Yeah, good work. So that was her first product launch. But before that, you know, I'll show you. She did like reviews.
Okay.
Ah, there you go. New promo, all from free traffic. She's hitting leaderboards, and now she has a reputation in the Warrior Plus world. And who wants this is her promo video. See? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
All right, Kunal. I literally got 5 minutes because this one had to be 1 hour strict.
Okay, Jasdeep. Yeah, you know, the first question would be like, we have to get approved, like, to promote the products on Warrior Plus, right? You don't get the affiliate link straight away. You know, like you have to contact the vendor, to get your affiliate link, and that is the most difficult part, to start with this platform Warrior Plus.
Not really, because like I said, it's just think about what they want. They just want you to send high quality traffic, right? So you can say, so when you apply for it, you tell them, you can just say my name. They most of them know me. Just say I'm learning from Jasdeep how to promote organically. You get approved. These are small problems. You can't let this stop you. If this is gonna stop you, you got no chance. Honestly, if getting approved for an offer is the thing that's gonna stop you, then it's gonna be very difficult. You understand?
I kind of got approved for more than 2 or 3 products. One is Traffic Nemesis, one is Tube Domination.
Yep.
And there is, these 2-3 were good. So I got the approval, and I'm trying to, do it.
Yeah, so you have to have leverage. Another way to do it is reach out to the vendor on Facebook.
Right. Okay.
All they want to know is if you're sending high quality traffic. That's it.
Okay.
So just say you're going to use your warm audience. Your personal network. You're not going to be sending any junk, no cold traffic. That's it.
Right. Okay, and I've also seen people promoting Warrior Plus product on their Facebook stories, but, does it converts to be a clickable link?
In the stories, I think you can add a clickable link. Yeah, but don't do it like that. Tell them to, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, because they can't comment on the stories. You can do that, but the best way to do it is like the engagement posts.
Okay, so like basically we can just do the same way we do it on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because then in the messenger they say more info, more info.
Oh,
Let,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
show you this one. Let me show you this one, Kuno. Yeah.
Mhm.
1 second. So I'll show you. I'll give you all these templates. Yeah. This one's for Warrior Plus. Where is it? This one was Warrior Plus. Yeah. You know Jamie Lewis? You know Jamie Lewis?
No, not
Okay, so
no. I've not heard it.
so this is the first time ever I did a Warrior Plus launch.
Okay.
Yeah. So how did I get approved? I just used common sense. When I applied for it, I said, "Look, hey Jamie, my name's Jazzy. Here's my Facebook profile. I just want to try something out. I'm gonna send high quality traffic. I'll
Right.
be, I'll be, I'll be excited to promote." So this is the
Yeah.
post I made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then in the messenger, I gave them the link. Okay.
Yeah.
They had a couple of objections. I removed the objections as much as you can. But
Right.
these are quite good because this was a way to help people get traffic.
Yes, I have tried these. They do work, but I was just wondering if I could try the same on Facebook stories as well, because I've
Yeah, you
seen a
can.
lot of guys, doing it, right?
Yeah, so when you post it, you just post it to your story as well.
Okay, right.
So this one was Warrior Plus. This one was JV Zoo.
Okay, right.
Both did very well because, but don't, the thing that most people miss is that they did well because the people that commented, I have a relationship with them where I can recommend them a good product.
Right.
You understand? And I know that it will help them. Like if it wouldn't help them, then I'll be like, this maybe not for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? You don't want to
Yes.
burn your trust. You don't want to burn the.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not just outrightly, going and just blasting out offers, on my stories, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing a mix of everything, maybe some, result post, value post, some lifestyle
Yeah.
post, awesome kind of a motivational post, and just, in between them, I can always, pitch them a Warrior Plus offer or a kind of that thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. In between, you can do an engagement post and then show. In fact, Warrior Plus is a very good option to do that.
Yeah.
Because I just tried it out in November. I thought, oh, let me see how well it does, and it worked quite well. But I picked the right sort of offer.
Right. Okay, cool. I've just got one more question, Jasdeep. While building a profile funnel, right? I was just going through the profiles of quite a few of them, and I've seen, the one program that you also talked about, which is called the Legion, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just a bit confused, so like which offer to promote on your profile funnel, because I've seen people, somebody is doing heal, somebody is doing power lead, somebody is doing Legion. So even, I mean, should I also try to, figure it out on my own, because I was just, I was just browsing through the profiles and I saw a lot of people, doing Legion. So even I thought of doing that, I think, will that be the right approach to do it?
For the cover photo, you mean?
Yeah.
For the cover.
Yeah.
So I think the most important thing is that it's consistent with your brand. Yeah. So you have to kind of ask, what's more important, that they opt into your list for Legion, which isn't a good idea in my opinion, or they see you on a laptop looking professional. So I always like to brand myself. I think it's better. Or sell your own product. Yeah, like have your own product there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, having your own product, would take some time, I feel, So what to do in the meanwhile, like you are promoting your own program on your photo, right? That is called, that is the one which we are all in, the Traffic Masters.
Hmm.
So I was just wondering, because which one should I put it on? Maybe I should go in also, with that program Legion, or should I go in for something else? And I was just trying to,
Yeah, so like I said, I think you should do something that brands yourself. So just a picture of you, your lifestyle. It doesn't always have to be promoting. Don't think you're going to get many conversions from that. It's
Okay.
more important that they look at it and they see, it's getting boring now that people click on it and they have to opt in. It's the same old.
Yeah,
Imagine they look at it and they think,
same offer
okay,
by a lot of people, right?
no, they look at it and they think, okay, this guy, we can trust him. He's a marketer. It depends what you want to appear as, you know?
Okay, and I've just got one more question. Like while I send friend request, there is a slight confusion. Should I just send friend request to people who are already into our niche? I mean, who are already doing affiliate marketing and stuff, or should I look out for people who are not into this field? Because I mean, just by connecting with affiliate marketers, would it make any sense? Because they know how to do it, and then how the the game works. Then I mean, I was just a bit confused. I mean, should I just
No,
send friend
that's
request? Do?
yeah, that's too much of a simplistic view. So you're not just selling one thing. Affiliate marketers, they may want to buy something different from you. So you got to think like, say if you're part of a high ticket program and so the thing you're not just selling one thing of how marketers to get started. Do you know what I mean? You can have many different
Oh, okay.
aspects to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So they may not need your beginner stuff, but they may need another product.
Yeah, that's true.
So
So for that kind of approach, do you feel, I mean, Linktree would be a good option to use?
Linktree,
Like Linktree, I mean, about Linktree?
no, what's that?
No? Okay.
What is that?
That's, I mean, that's kind of a thing, which allows you to put a few number of links on it, I mean, for example, I'm promoting 3-4 programs, right? And the first program I feel would be a good fit for the newbie, so I can always write that option, if you are just starting out, click here. Or,
Wait, wait,
maybe,
wait, where does Linktree go into your messenger?
no, it is basically for your Instagram bio, right?
Yeah.
It is basically, it is basically for your Instagram bio, because Instagram just allows you to put one link, right?
Mhm.
But you can also use it in your Facebook profile as well.
Okay, I
And
get what
I've
you're
seen
saying.
a lot of guys doing it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I
And
get what
I've
you're
seen
saying.
a lot of guys doing it. I mean, what it does is, like for example, I can promote Legion also, by saying, something like, you know, and by chance, if I want to promote a program and somebody is not comfortable designing funnels, so I can always put it on a link tree, saying, do you just hate to design funnels? Click here,
Yeah.
or if you are just starting out, click here, so that
Yeah,
gives
you
you,
can. You can. But again, that's a very basic thing. See, the bigger picture is that you need to be building the relationships. Okay, having 3 links in your profile is not going to bring you any major results. No chance. What's going to bring you major results is building a relationship with your marketplace, turning up every day, giving value. There's no real shortcut to that. They're gonna keep saying it in the products, but it just doesn't exist. I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but
Okay,
that's the
thank you.
truth, man. Okay. All right, cool. So, all right, I have to end that there, guys. So I have to go. We're already 20 minutes over, but watch this back for sure and think about how you can sell on your profile using the things we talked about today. So there's like 5 different options there. Warrior Plus, JV Zoo, your own course, somebody else's course, an affiliate program, a Facebook ads agency. And do you want, I'll share all the templates there with you. Yeah, I'll do that. And, maybe have a go yourself. But obviously all of this requires having an audience. But again, it depends what level you're at. Like Michael and Christy, they're in a high ticket. Kunal, I would highly recommend you do a Warrior Plus one. Yeah. In fact, copy my template, but first see the product that you're promoting. Yeah. That's coming up. And then I'm going to take a guess and say that your problem comes in the messenger converting them. In the messenger, you have to create added value, added bonuses. Yeah. So I'll help you with that. But for now, goodbye, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.